What is up, it's Chimney, and today we're diving into the best full team of Pokemon to easily clear the Hoenn story in PokeMMO. The team we're going through today will handle every gym leader, rival battle, Team Aqua and Magma bosses, and of course the Elite Four members, all with great synergy and full HM coverage. The best part? You won't need to touch the global trade link for this core team that's actually all caught before even getting to the third gym, ensuring you can build it organically even if Hoenn is your very first region. But if this isn't your first region and you've got the budget, feel free to pick up any of these mons earlier. Also, per usual, if you've been here from my other guides, I'll have a bonus Pokemon you can purchase from the GTL that will make life even easier at the end of the breakdown. We'll be using Mudkip as your starter, which may actually be the most goated starter of the PokeMMO generations in my opinion. If you're wanting to know more detail on the starter choice, I've got another video linked in the description that covers the best starter to pick in every region. Hoenn is actually the third region I recommend to complete. If you want to know the best order to tackle all the regions in PokeMMO, I've got a video for that too, linked in the description. If you've been following that sequence and haven't leveled your Pokemon from your prior regions past the Elite Four, you'll be able to have access to them for the Elite Four of this region for even more coverage and team potential. Now, if you did watch my Johto and Unova region guides, this intro is sounding a little familiar, so I'm hoping you're appreciating the consistency. Quick side note, I think the Hoenn story is awesome. Believe it or not, I played it for the first time in PokeMMO. But if you haven't played the story before, beware because get ready to surf. There's a lot of water in this region and it can get pretty inconvenient. Now, one final thing to keep in mind before getting into the team, story playthroughs don't require perfect EV training, especially if this is your first region without having a sweet center and access to the best ward training locations. Don't stress too much about optimization for your story playthrough. Your starter and any gift or trade Pokemon come with neutral natures and 15s across the board for IVs. While I recommend ideal IVs of 25 plus in key stats, these aren't strictly necessary for story progression. Just focus on having fun with a strong synergistic team. These guides for the best story teams are taking a lot of time and effort to put together, so I really hope this helps you out. I'm making one of these videos for every region, so be on the lookout for the links in the description as I finish them and get them posted. Now enough intro, let's get into the team breakdown and go through each Pokemon in the order that you'll get them. First up is the Startermon Mudkip that you'll choose in Lilycove Town. It evolves in a Marshtomp at level 16 and then in a Swampert at level 36, which is before completing the 5th gym. As a story Pokemon like just mentioned, it will have a neutral nature and 15s across the board for IVs. For the moveset, we'll go with Mudshot learned at level 10, Surf once you get the HM from Wally's father in Petalburg City, Brick Break via TM purchased from Mauville City, and Earthquake learned at level 51. Once you acquire Waterfall from Wallace in front of the Sootopolis gym, it will replace Mudshot as your primary physical water stab move. Mudkip has a Torrent ability, which means when it falls below 25% HP, the power of its water moves is boosted by 50%. We're going to lean into that and have it hold the Mystic Water item, boosting its water moves by another 20%. That item is found on Route 106 by using Surf to reach a small island off the coast. This is getting to be a common theme with the starter choices. And your starter will serve you well as a strong physical and water ground type attacker with great coverage and essential HM utility carrying both Surf and Waterfall. Next we have Taylor, which you'll catch just outside Petalburg City on Route 104 before getting to the first gym. It'll be level 3 to 4 when you catch it, and it'll evolve in a Swallow at level 22. You're looking for the Guts ability, which boosts attack by 50% when afflicted by a status condition like burn or poison. You want the nature to be adamant ideally, but Jolly would also be good. Having 25 plus in the attack and speed IVs would be ideal, with 15 plus in the others and special attack not mattering. Its moveset will be Wing Attack learned at level 13, Aerial Ace learned at level 21, Fly once you get the HM from your rival on Route 119, and Facade via TM, gotten from Norman the Petalburg City gym leader. Facade offers strong normal type damage that doubles in power of Swallow's status, synergizing perfectly with its Guts ability. Wing Attack will be used early on and then will be replaced by Brave Bird at level 51. We'll have it hold a Sharp Beak, which boosts the power of flying moves by 20%. You can't just pick up a Sharp Beak as an overworld item in Hoenn unfortunately, so held item farming is your only option in this region without the GTL. Good thing though, Wild Tailo actually have a roughly 5% chance to hold a sharp beak, so try and get one while catching your initial Tailo with the correct nature and IVs. I'm willing to bet you actually get the sharp beak before the ideal Tailo, but if not and you get tired of the hunt, it's not entirely necessary. Swellow provides excellent fast physical flying type and normal type damage, and a strong offensive presence throughout the story. It's also nice to have your flyer be a useful member of the team. Okay, and the third slot is Ralts. You'll catch it at level 4 to 5 on Route 102, also before you get to the first gym. Ralts evolves into Kirlia at level 20 and then into Gardevoir at level 30. It doesn't have any special requirements to evolve into Gardevoir the way it does to evolve into Gallade, so no worries there. You're looking for the Synchronize ability, which passes on status conditions like Burn or Poison onto the opponent if your Pokemon gets statused. Are you starting to sense the theme of punishing your opponents for trying to hack us? It's the justice they deserve. Now ideally your Ralts will have the modest or timid nature. Special attack and speed are the priority IVs to be 25+, the others 15+, with attack not mattering. The moveset is Calm Mind learned at level 35, Psychic learned at level 42, Shadow Ball learned via TM from Lilycove Department Store, and Ice Beam via TM also purchased from the Lilycove Department Store. We're going to give it a Twisted Spoon to hold to boost its Psychic by 20%. It's found in Rustboro City to the west of the Pokemon Center and the Cutter's house after talking to the NPC. Gardevoir is a fast special attacker with Psychic, Ghost, and Ice coverage for fighting, poison, ground, flying, and dragon types, and can be a serious boosted threat with Calm Mind. The fourth slot belongs to Shroomish. You'll find one at level 5 to 8 in Petalburg Woods yet again before the first gym, meaning you'll have 4 of your team super early on to get them leveled up fast and pumping you through the story the way we want. It's important to note that Shroomish usually evolves into Breloom at level 23, but we want it to learn Spore because Spore is guaranteed to put a Pokemon to sleep. However, Shroomish unfortunately doesn't learn it until level 40, so this is a fair amount of holding off to pay attention to declining the evolution, but it's incredibly worth it for how useful Spore is both in and out of combat. So once it learns Spore, then you can let it evolve into Breloom. And you want it to have the Poison Heal ability, which restores 1/8 of its max HP each turn when poisoned, and this will make sense in just a sec. Ideally it will have the Adamant nature, but Jolly would also be good, and for the IVs you want the 25+ in attack and speed, with 15+ in the others and special attack not mattering. For the moveset, we're going with Spore, learned at level 40 is Shroomish like we just talked about, Mach Punch, which Shroomish learns upon evolving into Breloom, Seed Bomb learned at level 44, and Rock Smash once you get that HM from a man in Mauville City, specifically in the house to the southeast of the Pokemon Center. If you have the money and don't mind the GTL purchase, Breloom should hold a Toxic Orb to activate its Poison Heal ability for consistent recovery. A Miracle Seed, which boosts grass type moves by 20%, is found in Petalburg Woods, can be a backup if you don't have the funds for a Toxic Orb, and then it doesn't need the Poison Heal ability necessarily. Later on, you might want to have your Breloom with the Technician hidden ability that you teach False Swipe via TM, because that's one of the best Pokemon to catch other Pokemon in the entire game, even without perfect IVs. But there's going to be more detail on that in a different guide. For our purposes here, Breloom provides an excellent grass and fighting type coverage, dealing with water, ground, rock, and dark types, and offering invaluable status support with Spore, and HM coverage with Rock Smash. Alright, in the fifth slot we have a Pokemon I think is actually metal, looking like it's wearing a Jason mask and evolves into a steel dinosaur, and that's Aaron. You catch an Aaron at level 11 to 15 in Granite Cave before getting to the second gym, making it an excellent early addition. It evolves into Laren at level 32 and then into Agron at level 42. That's the metal dinosaur. You want to have your Aaron have the Sturdy ability, which allows it to survive any one-hit KO move from full HP. Ideally, it will have an Adamant nature, although Impish works too. For IVs, prioritize 25+ in attack and defense, with 15+ in the others, and special attack doesn't matter here. The moveset will be Rock Slide, learned at level 24, Iron Head, learned at level 28, Cut once you get that HM from Mr. Briny in Petalburg City, and Strength once you get the HM from Wally's uncle in Norman's gym. We'll have it hold a Hard Stone to boost the rock moves by 20%, and just like Sharp Beak for Tailo, you can't pick up a Hard Stone as an overworld item, it's a potential held item. But wild air in the cells have a roughly 5% chance to hold a hard stone. Same thing as we did before, try to get one while you're catching your initial air in with the correct nature and IVs. If you don't end up getting a hard stone, you have the option to instead give it a metal coat to boost its steel type moves, which you can get from a wild magnemite in New Mauville, or a silk scarf, which is found in the trick house to boost normal type moves, as both strength and cut are normal type HMs. Agron is a powerful physical type attacker with steel and rock coverage for ice, rock, flying, bug, fire, and electric types. Its high defense and sturdy ability makes it a fantastic tank, and it has 2 moves, Rock Slide and Iron Head, with the potential to flinch the opponent, along with carrying 2 HMs for us. This next one is going to light up your team. In the 6th and final main team slot, we have Electrike. You can catch an Electrike at level 12 to 13 on Route 110 before getting to the 3rd gym, meaning the core 6 Pokemon will all be acquired before the 3rd gym in this region. It evolves into Manectric at level 26, and we're looking for the Static ability, which has a 30% chance to paralyze the opponent if they make contact. Ideally, it will be Modest Nature, although Timid works too. For IVs, prioritize 25 plus in special attack and speed, with 15 plus in the others and attack not mattering. The moveset will start with Roar, learned at level 30, Discharge, learned at level 36, Snarl via TM purchase from Slateport City, and Flamethrower via TM purchase from Mauville City. We'll have it hold a magnet to boost its electric move by 20%, which you can find on Route 110 in the Trick House. Manectric will provide a crucial, fast, special electric attacker that complements your team's focus, dealing with the flying and water types and providing a vital speed control, dark coverage, and fire coverage. It can also be repurposed later as a horde clear since we're teaching it Discharge. It's worth pointing out that Dive is the only HM not covered by your main team, which was done intentionally. You get the HM from Steven in Mossdeep City after you've defeated Team Magma. You can teach Dive to any common water type Pokemon like a Wingull or Tentacool you might have caught along the way while surfing over the copious amounts of water. These Pokemon can be easily acquired just for the specific parts of the story where Dive is required, freeing up a valuable move slot on your main team. We've got 6 Pokemon, but we're not done just yet because I've got an optional 7th pick that I highly recommend. This one's fantastic for story playthroughs because it's a powerful physical attacker that brings crucial dark type coverage and a little more ice for the dragons. Oh, and don't forget the bonus GTL Pokemon coming up as well. And while we're a little sidetracked here, if you're finding the video helpful so far, please hit the like button and subscribe because I'm doing a video guide like this for every region, so you don't want to miss them. And admittedly, there's a ton more work going into this series than I originally anticipated, so seeing that sub number go up will make my brain happy and encourage me to keep going because I know people are getting helped by my videos. Okay, the optional but highly recommended pick is Absol. This physical powerhouse is a harbinger of disaster. You'll catch it at level 25 to 27 on Route 120 after the 6th gym, making it a powerful late game addition. Absol doesn't evolve, so it's an easy low maintenance add once caught. It can have either of its abilities. The first is Pressure, which causes the opponent to use more PP for their moves, and the second is Super Luck, which will boost its critical hit chance by 1 stage. Ideally, it will be an Adamant Nature, although Jolly would be good, and the 25 pluses should be in attack and speed, with 15 pluses in the others. And actually, since we're going to run Ice Beam, if you could get the 15 plus on special attack too, great. If not, don't sweat it. We'll have it hold Black Glasses, which boosts the power of dark moves by 20%, and in the Hoenn region here, we'll find them in Rustboro Tunnel, specifically on their Varan Turf side. You need to enter the tunnel on the Varan Turf side and exit through the southwestern exit, which leads to the secluded area of Route 116. For its moveset, we'll have it learn Night Slash at level 30, Psycho Cut at level 41, X-Scissor via TM purchase from Fortree City, and even though its special move, we're going to have it with more ice coverage to learn Ice Beam via TM from Sootopolis City. If you choose to add an Absol to your team, it would typically replace Manectric or Gardevoir, especially if you find yourself needing more physical power, dark type coverage, or a secondary ice attacker against pesky dragons. Absol is a powerful physical dark type attacker, bringing crucial coverage against Psychic, Ghost, Grass, Flying, Ice, and Dragon types. Its high attack stat makes it a formidable threat against opponents where your main team might struggle. There's just one more Pokemon to cover in case Hoenn wasn't your first region or you feel like spending a bit after the 4th gym to make your life even easier. The bonus Pokemon is a true technician in Scizor. This formidable bug and seal type is an absolute beast, and while you won't catch it in Hoenn, grabbing a scissor from the GTL will pay dividends. What makes it so epic is its technician ability, which boosts the power of moves with 60 base power or less by 50%. This turns moves like Bullet Punch and Bug Bite into devastating attacks. We want it to have an adamant and impish nature, with 25 plus IVs in attack and speed, 15 plus in the others with special attack not mattering. While this is true for story completion, Scissor is actually insanely useful elsewhere and a really powerful PvP mon, so if you have the money and any intention at all of doing PvP in the future, I recommend shelling out here for the green numbers and get yourself a 5x31 Scissor and absolutely flex on the NPCs with your PvP ready Pokemon. Its moveset will be Bullet Punch, which Scissor learns upon evolution, so look for one that already has it. Bug Bite via TM from the Lilycove Department store, Close Combat learned at level 43, and Swords Dance learned at level 44. Any of these moves that you can get already on the Scissor when you buy it will save you money in the long run. We're going to have it hold the Life Orb, which boosts its damage by 30% at the cost of 10% of its max HP per attack, which synergizes perfectly with Swords Dance for maximizing sweeping potential. For convenience purposes at this point in the game, the Life Orb will be another GTL purchase. If you do decide to acquire the Scizor, it would most often be a fantastic replacement for Agron. While Agron is a great tank, Scizor offers higher offensive pressure, especially with technician boosted moves, and provides excellent bug/steal stab that can handle many threats Agron would, and it gives another setup sweeper option with Swords Dance that complements your team well. So that's your team of 6 with a highly recommended 7th and an 8th to splurge on to make life even easier and potentially even have a PvP Pokemon. Here's the full team so you can take a screenshot of that to reference for later. If you watch my guides for the other regions, then you know there's no stopping here because there's no halfway done videos. We still need to go through how we're going to use this team to clear the story battles. So if you're still with me and haven't yet, hit the like button because we're going to go through everything in chronological order, of course, including gym leaders, rival battles, Team Magma and Aqua bosses, and the Elite Four battles. There are going to be spoilers of the NPC's teams, so beware of that if spoilers aren't your thing. And ultra importantly, if you feel like there's something that I've missed or gotten wrong, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments and I'll humbly make any updates. I've gotten a ton of great feedback from my other videos and always give the person a shout out when I edit my description and include those updates. I'm never trying to be the one that knows everything. I just want to share valuable information with my fellow gamers in our community, so the feedback is always truly appreciated. Anyway, diving into the first battle now, which is against your rival, of course. If your avatar is female, then your rival will be Brendan. If your avatar is male, then your rival will be May. Because my avatar is male, I'll refer to my rival as May for the rest of the video, just to make things easier. But whether it's May or Brendan, their teams are the same and you battle them at the same times during the story. After choosing your starter, May will challenge you on Route 103. She'll have a level 5 Trico. Your Mudkip with Tackle will handle this easily, just like all of the other generations. Making our way to the first gym leader, Roxanne, in Rustboro City after a bit of a Pokemon catching spree. Roxanne has rock types and will bring her level 12 Geodude and Aaron and a level 14 Nosepass. Your Marshtomp with its water move will make quick work of them all, and you'll have 3 other Pokemon already that can chip in if needed. After this gym, you can obtain Cut from the NPC in the house next to the Pokemon Center, which you'll put on your Aaron right away. After you rescue Pico and get the Devon goods from the Team Aqua grunt in the Rustboro Tunnel, you can find May next to the Pokemon near the town outskirts in South Rustboro City. If you talk to her, she'll ask you if you want to fight. This time she'll have a level 13 Tailo and a level 15 Trico. For Trico, your Tailo's wing attack will be super effective, and against her Tailo, your Marshtomp's Mudshot will be effective, or if your Aaron has a rock move already, you can use that. And now we're on to the second gym in Dewford Town, where the gym leader Wally uses fighting types. He's got a level 15 Machop, a level 17 Meditite, and a level 19 Makuhita. Your Swellow's wing attack will make quick work of this team. Your Kirlia's Confusion can also chip in along with your Aaron, which can wall some attacks if you need it to do that. Time for another rival battle, with your third battle against May occurring on Route 110 just north of Mauville City. She'll have a level 16 Talo, Whalmer, and Slugma, and a level 18 Groville. Your Marshtomp's water move will make quick work of Slugma. For Whalmer, use Shroomisher's Mega Drain, which will be effective, and Groville can be handled by your Talo's Aerial Ace. For her Talo, use Aaron's Rock Slide if you have it, otherwise Marshtomp's Mudshot is reliable. On your way to the next gym, you'll encounter Wally directly outside the Mauville City gym trying to convince his dad that he's ready. Turns out you need to ruin his dreams because he's going to try to challenge you with a measly level 16 Skitty and a level 18 Rolts. Your Marshtomp's Mudshot can handle both of them, and Swellow's Aerial Ace is also effective against both. Hitting the third gym in Mauville City next, where Watson uses his electric types. He has a level 21 Voltorb, Electrike, and Magneton, and a level 24 Manectric. Your Marshtomp's Mudshot will be the MVP here, dealing super effective ground-type damage to his entire team. Your Aaron with Rock Slide can also hit Electrike and Manectric hard, although watch out for Manectric's Fire Fang. Also, don't let your Marshtomp fall victim to Voltorb's self-destruct. Before facing the next gym, you'll encounter Team Magma at Mount Chimney. First, you'll face off against a couple of grunts in typical Pokemon fashion. One has a level 20 Numel, which your Marshtomp will handle easily with its water move, and the other has a level 20 Zubat, which will be dealt with swiftly by your Electrike's electric moves or Aaron's rock moves. After the grunts come the real contenders, starting with Magma admin Tabitha, who has a level 22 Numel and Golbat, a level 23 Mightyena, and a level 24 Torkoal. Use Swampert's water moves on Numel and Torkoal, and Aaron's Rock Slide for Golbat. This should be about the time you're getting the Brick Break TM on Marshtomp, which will be effective against Mightyena. Finally, you'll face Magma Leader Maxie with his level 23 Mightyena and Kadabra, a level 24 Golbat and Camerupt, and a level 25 Houndoom. Swampert's water moves are super effective against Camerupt and Houndoom, and his Brick Break is strong against Mightyena. Aaron's Rock Slide also works well against Golbat, and have the rest of the team pitch in to handle Kadabra. You've now sent Team Magma packing with their tails between their legs. For now, anyway. After the showdown at Mount Chimney, challenge the 4th gym leader, Flannery, and her fire types. She has a level 26 Numel and Slugma, a level 27 Camerupt, and a level 29 Torkoal. Looking pretty familiar considering we just faced Team Magma. This is another gym that is dominated by your starter Pokemon, this time using its water moves. Your Gardevoir or Laren can contribute if you need them to, but this gym is a breeze with your Marshtomp. After defeating Flannery, you return to Petalburg City for your toughest challenge yet, your father Norman, the 5th gym leader, who uses normal types. He has a level 28 Vigoroth and Zangoose, a level 29 Lanoon and Spinda, and a level 31 Slacking. This battle is honestly really tough. Every one of his Pokemon knows Facade, so avoid inflicting status conditions, as this will double their attack power. Additionally, they all know a Dark-type move, so Gardevoir is kind of out for this battle. This is a big part of why we got Brick Break on Swampert back in Mauville. You'll rely on it here heavily. Your Shroomish will be useful if it was already evolved in a Breloom and had fighting moves, but it's not quite there yet because we're holding off for Spore. Still use it for its grass moves, just watch out for Fire Punch on Vigoroth and Ice Punch on Slacking. Your Laren's Iron Head can also deal good damage. This will be undeniably a team effort. The key here is dealing with his Slacking. It's really powerful but has the Truant ability, meaning it loafs around every other attack and doesn't do anything, so be sure to chip away with your strongest attacks while it does that. Once you beat Norman in the Petalburg gym, May confronts you near the Weather Institute on Route 119. Her team is stronger now, with a level 29 Camerupt and Wailord, a level 30 Pikachu, and a level 31 Swellow, as well as a level 32 Groville. Your Swampert's water moves will be devastating against Camerupt. For Wailord, use your Manectric's Discharge. Groville is susceptible to Swellow's Aerial Ace or Facade, and Pikachu can be hit hard by your Breloom's Mach Punch or Agron's Rock Slide, and Swellow can be handled by either Manectric's Discharge or Agron's Rock Slide. Next, you'll encounter Team Aqua at the Weather Institute. They're causing quite a ruckus with the weather here, so it's up to you to put a stop to their plans. First, you're up against 4 grunts that all have different combinations of a level 26 to 28 Zubats, Carvanhas, and Poochyenas. Manectric's electric moves are great for the Zubats and Carvanhas, and Swampert's Brick Break handles the Poochyena. After the Grunts, you'll face Team Aqua admin Shelly, who has a level 30 Carvanha, Mightyena, and Celio, and a level 32 Crawdont. Manectric is strong against Carvanha, Celio, and Crawdont, but Marshtomp is also very good against her squad with its Brick Break, being effective against Mightyena, Celio, and Crawdont. Basically, your starter is just continuing to be great. After the whole adventure at the Weather Institute, you'll have the pleasure of battling Winona, the 6th gym leader in Fortree City who uses flying types. She has a level 32 Swellow and Tropius, a level 33 Skarmory and Pelipper, and a level 35 Altaria. Your Manectric with Discharge will be the absolute MVP here, especially against Swellow, Pelipper, and Altaria. Your Aggron with his Rock Slide and Iron Head will also devastate Skarmory, and your Swampert's Mudshot will take care of Tropius. Before continuing on to foil the plans of the nefarious teams in this storyline, May will challenge you for the final time in Lilycove City. Her team consists of a level 32 Breloom and Wailord, a level 35 Raichu, Swellow and Claydol, and a level 36 Sceptile. Your Swampert's water moves will be devastating against Claydol. For Raichu and Swellow, Aggron's Rock Slide will be effective. Breloom and Sceptile can be handled by Swellow's Aerial Ace or Facade, or Gardevoir's Psychic. Your Manectric can use Discharge against Wailord and also against Swellow if needed. I low-key feel like the rival isn't that bad in this storyline. Let me know in the comments which rivals you think are the strongest. Time to waltz right into a criminal organization's hideout to single-handedly whoop them up. Here there are no less than 15 grunts that you'll need to dispatch. They will have level 28 and 29 Poochyenas, Mightyenas, Numels, Baltoys, and Zubats. Swampert will be the key here with Brick Break for the Poochyenas and Mightyenas, and Water moves for the Numels and Baltoys. Manectric or Aggron can handle the Zubats with Electric or Rock moves. After that long series of grunt battles, you'll have the rematch against Magma Admin Tabitha. This time the team will be a level 32 Golbat and Mightyena, a level 34 Camerupt, and a level 35 Torkoal. Your Swampert is ideal here once again with its water moves being super effective against Camerupt and Torkoal, and having Brick Break for Mightyena. Aggron's Rock Slide is great for Golbat, and Breloom's fighting moves can be used against Mightyena if needed. The leader Maxie needs to get the smoke again now. This time he has a level 36 Crobat and Mightyena, level 37 Camerupt and Alakazam, and a level 38 Houndoom. Swampert can take care of Camerupt with its water moves and use Brick Break on Mightyena once again, or let Breloom fighting move it. Manectric or Aggron can handle the Crobat with Discharge or Rock Slide, and Gardevoir's Shadow Ball or Absol's Night Slash will take care of Alakazam. Now that Team Magma has been defeated, you're headed to Team Aqua's hideout to take care of them too. 15 grunts was a lot, so be grateful there's only 8 grunts here, and turns out Team Aqua remains supremely uncreative as they all once again have some combination of Zubat, Carvanha, or Poochyeena. This time levels 31 or 32. You'll handle it with the same strategy as before. Manectric's electric moves are great for the Zubats or Carvanhas, and Swampert's Brick Break or Breloom's Mach Punch handles the Poochyenas. After the grunts, you'll face Aqua Admin Matt, who has a level 36 Golbat, Mach, and Sharpedo, and a level 37 Azumarill. Manectric's Discharge will be devastating against Golbat, Sharpedo, and Azumarill, and Swampert's Brick Break is strong against Mach, as well as Gardevoir's psychic attacks. And Breloom's Grass moves can also hit the water Pokemon if you needed to. After whooping them in their hideout, you'll delve into the seafloor cavern to confront Team Aqua again. This time there's 5 grunts laying in wait with levels 35 and 36 Zubats, Carvanhas, Poochyenas, and Golbats. Continue on with using Manectric's Discharge for Zubats, Golbats, and Carvanhas, and Swampert's Brick Break or Breloom's Mach Punch to handle the Poochyenas. After the grunts, you'll have a rematch with Aqua Admin Shelly, who this time has a level 40 Sharpedo, Walrein, and Mightyena, and a level 41 Crawdont. Manectric's Discharge is super effective against Sharpedo, Walrein, and Crawdont, and Swampert's Brick Break or Breloom's Mach Punch will hit Mightyena and Crawdont hard. Following Admin Shelly, you have the long-awaited battle with Team Aqua leader Archie, who has a level 41 Crobat, Mightyena, and Tentacruel, and a level 43 Lantern and Sharpedo. Manectric's Discharge is incredibly effective against Crobat, Sharpedo, Tentacruel, and Lantern. Swampert's or Breloom's fighting moves are strong against Mightyena, and Aggron's Rock Slide can hit Crobat as well. Always feels good to put a beat down on the antagonists. After dispatching Team Aqua in their hideout, it's time for the 7th gym where Tate and Lisa use psychic types in a double battle. They have a level 40 Claydol, Xatu, and Grumpig, and a level 41 Solrock and Lunatone. For this double battle, lead with Swampert and Breloom, or Absol if you have it. Swampert's water and ground typing provides super effective damage against Solrock and Claydol while resisting their rock attacks. Breloom offers strong grass type damage against Solrock and Claydol with Seed Bomb, and its fighting moves hit Grumpig hard, while Absol is immune to psychic moves and can hit super effectively with both dark and bug type moves. Swampert can really hit everything on the team, and your Gardevoir Shadow Ball is also strong here, and your Manectric's Discharge can hit Xatu well. Swallow also resists Psychic and can be used to switch in if needed. You'll need to coordinate your attacks well in this double battle format, knowing which Pokemon will attack first because they're faster. It's time for the 8th and final gym in Sootopolis City where Juan uses water types. He has a level 43 Crawdon and Gorbis, a level 44 Walrein and Whiscash, and a level 45 Kingdra. Breloom looks really good here, except every one of his Pokemon knows Ice Beam, unfortunately, so your Manectric will be the champ with its Discharge, which is devastating against Crawdon, Gorbis, and Walrein, and Kingdra, all while packing resistance to Ice-type attacks. Your Breloom's grass moves will still be fantastic against Whiscash, who is ground and water type, and can be used carefully against Crawdon, Gorbis, and Walrein as a backup to Manectric. Your Swampert can tank hits and use Brick Break against Walrein, and Swallow and Gardevoir can chip in too. Just watch out for Crunch on Crawdon for the Gardevoir. As you approach the Elite Four, Wally will challenge you for the second and final time in Victory Road. This time he has actually grown quite a bit and has a formidable team consisting of a level 43 Magnezone, Azumarill, and Delcatty, a level 44 Altaria and Roserade, and a level 45 Gallade. Your Swampert with Brick Break will be devastating against Magnezone and Delcatty. Your Manectric's Discharge will make quick work of Azumarill and Altaria, and your Breloom's fighting moves are strong against Delcatty, Magnezone, and Gallade. Your Gardevoir's Psychic or Shatter Ball will also be good against Gallade and Roserade, and Swallow's Brave Bird can help there too if needed. It's up to you to crush the dreams of your rivals and ensure you are the dominating force in the region. Onward we go to the Elite Four now with all obstacles cleared, starting with Sidney, the first member and a Dark-type user. He has a level 50 Mightyena and Shiftry, a level 51 Cacturne and Crawdon, and a level 52 Absol. Your Breloom's fighting moves will be strong against Mightyena, Absol, and Crawdon, and its Seed Bomb is devastating against Shiftry and Cacturne. Your Aggron's Iron Head can hit Absol hard, and your Swampert can fill in where needed. If you decided to pick up a Scissor from the GTL, its bug and fighting moves will go crazy in this battle, especially if you boost on him with Swords Dance. The second member of the Elite Four is Phoebe, the Ghost-type trainer. She has a level 50 Dusclops and Sableye, 2 level 51 Bannettes, and a level 52 Dusknoir. Her Gardevoir's Psychic and Shadow Ball will be very effective against all her Ghost types and the champ here. Absol will also be incredible here with its Night Slash and Ghost type resistance. Your Swallow's Brave Bird will also be effective against Banette and Dusclops, as well as your Aggron's Iron Head for Sableye and Banette. The third member of the bunch is Glacia with her Ice types. She has 2 level 50 Glalie, 2 level 51 Frostlass, and a level 52 Walrein. Your Manectric with Flamethrower will be an absolute MVP here, devastating her entire team. Just watch out, one of the Glalie knows Earthquake. Your Swampert's Waterfall and Earthquake will also be incredibly effective against her team, especially Walrein. Your Breloom's fighting moves will be strong against Glalie and Frostlass, and its Seed Bomb against Walrein. Also, your Aggron's Iron Head and Rock Slide will hit Glalie and Frostlass hard. There's a bunch of options for this battle. The fourth and of course not last member of the Elite Four is the Dragon-type trainer Drake. I don't know if he can really compare to Lance, I'll leave that up to you. He has a level 50 Flygon and Altaria, a level 51 Flygon and Kingdra, and a level 52 Salamence. Your Gardevoir's Ice Beam will be devastating against Flygon, Altaria, and Salamence. Your Manectric's Ice Fang can also hit Flygon, Altaria, and Salamence for super effective damage, and its Discharge can get Kingdra also. Your Aggron's Rock Slide is strong against Flygon, Altaria, and Salamence as well, and his Iron Head hits Kingdra neutrally, but still nice for that juicy chance to flinch. Your Absol can tag in with its Ice Beam to contribute if needed, and Swampert is a tertiary backup. Next up, we have the championship battle against Wallace. He uses water types and is a formidable final opponent. He has a level 52 Tentacruel and Whiscash, a level 53 Ludicolo, Wailord, and Gyarados, and a level 54 Melodic. Your Balloon Seed Bomb will be incredibly effective against Whiscash, Ludicolo, Wailord, and Melodic, and your Manectric's Discharge will be devastating against Tentacruel, Ludicolo, Wailord, Gyarados, and Melodic. Your Swampert can tank hits and use Brick Break against Ludicolo and Gyarados, and your Gardevoir Psychic can also deal good damage, especially to Tentacruel and Ludicolo. And with that, you will have cleared the Hoenn story in PokeMMO with the streamlined team. From tackling every gym leader and rival battle to crushing the Elite Four and foiling Team Aqua and Magma, this squad has you covered with solid moves, great type synergy, and full HM utility to breeze through the game. If you're still here and found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because honestly it brings me more joy than it probably should, and this guide series is taking a ton of work. I still have 2 regions left to do. Liking and subbing will let me know people are getting help by these videos and encourage me to keep going. Comment down below how the team is working for you, or if you chose a different team, let me know. I'm really interested to see what you guys used. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll catch you next time.